Roglic. Has he crashed on the descent? Roglic takes the first red jersey. It's a photograph between Jakobsen and Philipsen. Ryan Taramay wins the stage. Here comes Jakobsen on the line. Big crash in the peloton. It's going to be 2 wins in the Vuelta for Jasper Philipsen. Magnus Cort wins the stage. Oh, big crash of Valverde. Michael Storer takes stage 7. Jakobsen takes his second stage win. Damiano Caruso wins.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 10th stage of the Vuelta, a difficult return to competition for the Vuelta peloton. The route isn't particularly tough though, going through Andalusia from Roquetas de Mar to Rincón de la Victoria, though there is a little climb towards the end of the stage that should prove too much for the sprinters. It looks like a great day for a breakaway and the weather conditions are set to play a major role in the racing. Roglic, with a comfortable lead, doesn't seem to have too much to worry about today. It remains to be seen who will get into the breakaway. Some teams, such as DSM, AG2R Citroën or EF Education Nippo, are racing for stage wins and they'll want to get in amongst it.
We continue like we did in the first week, I would say. Having numbers in front is always good, so of course we will try again for the breakaways. As we said before the race itself, we're here to get some stage wins. We have now 1, so the pressure is off.
I don't know if it's just all the day tailwind. I think maybe sometimes some difficult part and maybe some echelons. After 1 week, not crazy, but 1 week of tension, I think that all the riders want now to try the best to do breakaways and to chase victory for stage win.
Wind, rain, we're at the beach. It's supposed to be always sunny on the beach down here, no? Maybe the wind won't be perfect to make the race difficult, but yeah, it'll be a nice change from the last couple of days. I think the breakaway has a good chance.
The stage is completely crazy at the start, with weather conditions making it hard to get a breakaway to stick. In the end, the Ride Escape group only forms after 70 kilometres of intense racing at nearly 48 kilometres an hour on average, with a favourable wind. About 30 riders are in it, with the teams we've already mentioned represented. Lilian Kalmajan is there for AG2R Citroën with 2 teammates. Lawson Craddock is in the breakaway for EF, accompanied by 2 teammates, including Magnus Cort Nielsen, who has already won a stage on this Vuelta. DSM are represented by 3 riders, including Michael Storer, a stage winner already, and he's accompanied by Arendsman and Trusvelt. Among the riders to follow, the best ranked in the general classification is Odd Christian Eiking. He, along with Guillaume Martin, are the 2 riders under 10 minutes off the race lead. Matteo Trentin, the former European champion, will be the man to beat. Jumbo-Visma are controlling the peloton's pace, and with under 80 kilometres to go to the finish, the gap is around about 7 minutes, meaning the future stage winner will come from the breakaway group of 30-plus riders. Up front, the leading group continues to pull clear, and they extend their advantage to more than 9 minutes. And it's not just the stage victory that's in the minds now, as the leader's red jersey is very much up for grabs. Odd Christian Eiking, recently second in the Arctic race, is the virtual GC leader ahead of Guillaume Martin. Primož Roglic chooses this moment to quiz his director sportif. What should the Jumbo-Visma team do, knowing that the teams of the other favourites won't lend a helping hand to the Slovenians' teammates? Jumbo-Visma maybe won't have the weight of carrying the race on their shoulders if Roglic surrenders the red jersey. After the sprint at Torre del Mar, 39 kilometres from the finish line, the breakaway blows up. Matteo Trentin decides to go and 3 riders join him: Jesus Herrada of Cofidis, Alex Aranburu of Astana and Floris de Thier of Alpecin Phoenix. They move several seconds clear, but the battle lines have been joined with the rest of the breakaway. We're into the last 30 kilometres and the DSM team is working to catch up. Very quickly the rest of the escape group gets back on terms, but the race is jumpy and there are plenty of attacks.
Big attack comes from Rui Oliveira. of the UAE Team Emirates with a mammoth attack now at the front. Kenny Ellison now goes on the attack for the Trek Segafredo team, having a great Vuelta after taking that red jersey. Now he's searching for a stage win. Here's the attack of Michael Storer. One stage win so far. Now this rider, the Destroyer, is looking for another one.
Storer seems to have made a decisive attack. Further back, the teams of the GC favourites have started riding hard in order to limit the damage done by the leading group, even if Eiking or Martin, who attacks the Norwegian on the climb, seem to be inevitably riding into red. The Australian DSM rider Storer reaches the summit of Alto del Almachar blissfully alone, with more than 30 seconds over the chasers. As the big guns reach the difficult part of the stage, Primož Roglič goes on the attack, punishing the other favourites for not helping.
Roglič goes on the attack in the red jersey, and he goes flying out of this group now. This is a huge attack by Roglič.
Roglič suffers a scare on the descent and sees all his rivals come back to him, barring Egan Bernal, again distanced today. Storer savours the final kilometres and scores another Vuelta stage win.
He has raced away to the finish here in Rincón de la Victoria. Well, it is a victorious day for the Australian. He's going to make it 2 wins in La Vuelta. The crowd are cheering him into the race finish. He looks around now. Take a bow, Michael Storer. 2 wins in La Vuelta as he wins into Rincón de la Victoria. DSM have another stage. Here comes the chase, and now we will record the time, because odds Christian Eiking on the back of this group might be about to give Intermarché Wanty Gobert another day in red. 23 seconds is the time. At 11 minutes and 49 seconds behind Michael Storer. Primož Roglič is going to be behind odd Christian Eiking by around 2 minutes.
So a stage double for DSM and Michael Storer. The Australian and his team are always on the attack, and they take the honours in what was a very open stage. The tactic of attacking a few kilometres from the summit was the right one. A winner on Friday at Balcón d'Alicante, Storer scores a 4th victory of the season, and nobody is in any doubt that DSM will continue to go on the attack in the days to come to try to pick up more stage victories, the team's objective.
Even more unbelievable than the last time. Yeah, I think we did 80 Ks before it went. Yeah, I was feeling good on the last climb, and yeah, I knew exactly what I needed to do to win today. I needed to attack.
Storer wins by 22 seconds from a group headed by Van Sevenant ahead of Champoussin. Eiking finishes in 5th place, while Roglic's group comes home almost 12 minutes down. Intermarché Wanty Gobert have reclaimed the red jersey previously worn by Taramay. Odd Christian Eiking, the Norwegian, the new leader ahead of Guillaume Martin. Roglič is now more than 2 minutes back, and Bernal is now in turn more than 2 minutes behind the Slovenian. No change in the green jersey today, with Jakobsen still the leader from Philipsen. With 50 points, Storer is getting into the mix. He's 11th in the standings. Damiano Caruso is still the top climber, but the DSMs aren't far back, with Bardet in 2nd, followed by Storer, who picked up maximum points today. Finally, Egan Bernal is still in the white jersey as the best young rider, but the gap over Vlasov has been reduced. It now stands at around about 1 minute and 30 in the Colombian's favour. Tomorrow will be another stage for the punchers and those willing to chance their arm. The peloton will be at it all day long, even if there's only one categorised climb on the menu. 133 kilometres and more drama in store on the road.